And now we're doing nothing. Now we're just not even moving. We had to slow-mo this. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review. Today we are reviewing Passport presents Eetu Toro on the Thrasher Magazine YouTube channel. A link to this video will be in the description below. Also, I upload a video on this channel every single day. Subscribe if you want to. Rewind. It looks like there's going to be a super long intro. Let's just click here. First thing I see in the video is some old footage. We've never seen that before in every skate video ever. Now some guy with a beard. Now a backside flip that failed. Skateboarders damaging the car. A ton of roll up. Why? For a flat ground backside flip. 1 minute into the video, a ton of roll away, a lot of roll up here just to take his dick out of the equation forever. We slow-moed that for some reason. Decent crooked grind filmed from the wrong side. Now we can barely kickflip as we roll down a hill, and the filmer got extra shaky. We got skids for the kids. Can't even do that. His friends are laughing. We're filming high fives. All this roll up. Really decent kickflip right there. It's a 9-minute video. No way we get 9 minutes of footage. We can already predict everything we're going to get. We get an ollie rolling away. Nollie backside flip. We finally get to see the skater's name. Tiny hubba could have been a roll-on grind. A 50-50. Some nothing. Some filming of the faces. We got switch. Nose slide jumps into the 5-0. Tons of roll up here. If you don't skate often enough to get enough footage to make a real video part, then maybe take 3 years instead of trying to put one out every year. Another boring ass kickflip rolling down a hill. All this roll up, board slide, 50-50s, and kickflips. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me we're not gonna get at least 3 more of each. Really good right there with the nollie front heel. Another ollie, another rolling down a hill. Pretty decent, I guess, shove back lip. Impossible. I didn't even notice he was dressed for impossibles until now. Switch frontside flip, super unexpected. Make sure to film all the roll away. Really decent hurricane right there into the wally. I kind of like that one. Shove into the back grind. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Another ollie. Switch frontside flip. Repeated trick right there. Filming nothing. Filming tobacco. Filming nothing. Now we get a nose blunt. Definitely didn't expect that. So we get one terrible trick, like right here. Then one good trick. Then a terrible trick. Then a ton of roll away. Then some B-roll. That has to be a different guy, right? Now we're going up for the lip slide. Had to put his friend in the video. So half the video is shit like this. The other half is maybe some good skating. And then the other half, which would then be a third, is gonna be just B-roll. Look, another ollie. Can't jump onto this rail. Rolling down a hill. I guess we had to film that. Gaps out to crooked grind. Excuse me. Kind of impressed how they filmed that. 180 nose grind. So there we have a real skateboarding trick. And then we have nothing. And then we have a real skateboarding trick. Wait for it. Now we have nothing. Now we have switch front heel. Now we have nose slide pop. Okay, hold on. After this, I'm sure we'll get nothing really nice. Frontside heel flip, switch manual, switch shove over the rail. See, he keeps me guessing. Switch back heel. Where's the nothing? I'm sure we're gonna have some of that right there. There it is. There's the nothing. Another big spin. Pretty decent down the stairs. Tray flip filmed from the wrong side. Filmer does kind of have a tough job with these skinny and unique skate spots. Kickflip nose manual. Very good. I mean, we start to hate the video, then we start to like the video. Backtail heel flip, then we hate the video, then we like the video. Kind of a unique way to feel while watching one of these. Now we get another board slide. Never expected that. Foot off the board, no control at all, but I am kind of impressed that he landed it. Another nose blunt. Now we're rolling down the hill again. Backside 50-50. Another kickflip. And now a roll-on grind, which is not the right t-shirt, as usual. Kickflip from board, really well done right there. Now we're just holding on to the wall. Now we're standing around doing nothing. Another ollie. Did his hand possibly touch the ground? It did not. So at least we can be proud that he knows how to ollie. And now we're doing nothing. Now we're just not even moving. We had to slow-mo this because of the lack of skateboarding. That was absolutely insane. I'm gonna go ahead and rewind that. Switch crook got my bitch shook. And then he does, I guess you could say backside flip out, but avoids landing in the bank, lands all the way to the flat. Very well done. Maybe that's the banger of the video because, please God, get back to skating. Roll on, slide. I love the videos where if you want to see skateboarding, you have to have your finger on the mouse, because if you leave it up to them to put skating in the skate video, it's gonna be a failure. Very cool right there. 180 nose grind, 180. Does it switch, has the flexible hips, really nice flip back tail all the way around. So again, stupid trick, decent trick right here. Another ollie. Super surprised by that. Now we're just showing my shoe. Backsmith, pretty well done. Skids for the kids. Wally into the nose grind, shoves out, landing absolutely perfectly. Then we have some nothing, some B-roll. Front heel, let's take a closer look at that because you never know. We do know already that he has a pretty decent front heel, but that appears to be a heel on the ground, a severely under-rotated manual, where I would also venture to guess that the tail touched the ground. But you know this guy doesn't care. There's no such thing as throwaway footage. They will put anything in the video. Tiny ollie, tiny 50-50, didn't bother grinding the whole rail because there was a curb at the bottom. Ollie, another backside flip, pretty decently filmed right there. Impossible nose slide to air foot, not bad. Kind of a difficult trick. Feeble grind, big spin, landing again, absolutely perfectly. Now we're playing shit in slow motion. Hands on the ground, almost falls off the roof. Skateboarders love to damage roofs. A 50-50 off of a skate park kicker doesn't fall off of the roof. We have to film his friend laughing, rolling down a hill. This used to not be something anyone would film. Another ollie, another little hill. I do very much appreciate, though, that he ollied up the stairs right after that. And here we have big spin, maybe big spin into the super steep bank. Are they gonna show that in slow-mo? I wanted to see, it looked like his front wheel actually landed up here, and that is really cool. I know I've been making fun of a lot of the unorthodox tricks in this video, but if that is the banger, that is truly super impressive. A great way to end a really confusing video, especially for me to commentate. What do I think this video deserves out of 10? Well, there was a lot of wasted time, but there also was a lot of really good tricks. There was some sloppiness. Filming was hit or miss. Tons of B-roll. You know what? I'm gonna give this video an 8.5 out of 10. He really brought it back together at the end there. But there were so many filler tricks. I think this video could have been a 10 out of 10, but the new generation does not have any concept of throwaway footage. Not at all. Everything they film, everything needs to be in the video. You filmed a bug, you filmed a bird, you filmed your friend hugging, you filmed way too much roll up, put it all in the video. That way, we can get our boring ass video all the way up to being 9 minutes. You know what? That's just the way things are. If this was a 3-minute video, it would be a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. But I would love to hear your thoughts in a comment below. Do you think the score should be higher or lower, and why? I love reading your guys' comments. Also, I already told you, I upload a video on this channel every single day. Subscribe if you want to, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Kuna Matata.